under a Utah sky wide as the sea. Son of ash and mountain pine, a boy with hands too big for his years. The elders of the north saw him in a dream, a white wolf walking with the sun in its mouth. And they named him Light Wolf, John who brings morning to the shield wall. Sing, Light Wolf, sing, John with the sunrise in his eyes. When the night is iron and the fjord is frozen, you stand and the dark breaks. Sing, Light Wolf, sing, Big John, heart of the pack. You do not howl for glory, you howl so the lost find home. At 16 winters the storm came hard, ice locked the valleys of American Fork as if the world ended. Men spoke of leaving the old and the weak, but John lifted the fallen roof beam on his back. He hauled firewood through the white, his breath the forge in the air, and fed the hearts of widows first. The wolves of the mountain circled and did not bite, for they knew their brother. He took no oath to gold or jar, he knelt in snow and set his axe in stone. I will be light where there is none, I will be the shoulder when knees give out. I will guard the small flame in every chest. The gods heard and the northern lights tore open above him like a banner of green fire. Sing, Light Wolf, sing, John with the sunrise in his eyes. When the night is iron and the fjord is frozen, you stand and the dark breaks. Sing, Light Wolf, sing, Big John, heart of the pack. You do not howl for glory, you howl so the lost find home. They came from the east, the raiders of despair, not with swords but with fear, telling children the sun would never return. Big John stood alone on the ridge, his shield scarred, his cloak torn. He did not roar, he sang a low song his mother taught him, and the men behind him remembered their names, remembered their fathers, remembered their hope. They locked shields and pushed, and the black ice broke beneath the weight of cowards. An axe found his side at 42 winters, not deep enough to take him, deep enough to teach him. He lay 3 nights by the hot springs, watching steam rise like spirits. The Light Wolf wept then, not from pain, but for every friend he could not save. And in that weeping, his heart grew wider, for a warrior who cannot weep, cannot truly protect. He did not raise a longhouse for his own fame, he raised barns, bridges, schools of stone and timber, with those same hands that held the war axe. He braided his daughter's hair, he taught his son to carve a keel straight and true. He mended the fishing nets of old men. The village said, John fights like thunder, but the children said, John loves like summer. Here, Light Wolf, here, Big John, keeper of the dawn. When our hands are empty and our roads are long, you teach us to carry each other. Light Wolf, here, John who walks with wolves and men. You do not live for the saga, you live so sagas can be born. Now the world grows loud and fast, and many men lose their way in noise. But in American Fork, in the shadow of Timpanogos, they tell the young ones when they are afraid, look for the man with light in his beard, the big man who listens before he speaks. For John has learned the oldest Viking truth, that courage is not the absence of winter, it is lighting a fire others can see by. He will not die in legend, not yet. He will grow old with scars like runes. He will sit by the fire and tell no lies about himself. Only this, I was scared, I stood anyway. I was tired, I carried anyway. I was broken, I loved anyway. And when his time comes to sail west, the light wolf will not go alone. 1,000 small lights he lit will follow, a pack of hearts, strong, unafraid, howling the dawn into being. Rise, light wolf, rise. Big John, the morning on 2 feet. Let the mountains remember your step, let the sea remember your song. Rise, light wolf, rise. For as long as one child is cold, as long as one friend is lost, your light will run ahead of us, and we will follow home.